My name is Ida Charimpa. I work at Potter's Village Ministry as the administrator. At Potter's Village, we run basically two major departments. One is a crisis center in which we pick out children from the community who are either orphans or abandoned, and they reside here at the center for some time, after which we resettle them back to their families. We just pick children who lose their mothers during childbirth or shortly after, and the families are not able to look after these children. We also pick children who have been abandoned or children whose mothers have mental problems. So all those children are kept here. We look after them. They reside here. After a short time, between 6 months and 2 years, we resettle them back to the community or to the foster homes.
I am Annette, a senior baby carer. I work with 15 carers because we work in shifts. We work 12 hours, so in the morning I get reports to know how the baby slept. Now if we find that there are some babies who are sick, I have to take them to the hospital for medication. And even we feed babies, we stimulate them. We take them outside for sunbathing. Now when they are 6 months, it is when they start solid food. Then others, they are on porridge and cow's milk. Now when the baby is sick and is in a medical center, we do care for those ones who are in a medical center. When the children is discharged, we have to make sure that we isolate that one we isolate so that it doesn't spread the infection. We are proud of our babies because the bondage we have with those children, we treat them like our own babies and we are like their mothers. And even when we enter the room, they come because we have that bondage with the children. That is the work I do, and even bathing them, singing with them. We love our children.
The children that are in the children's home must go back to the families if they do have. To those that don't have families, we find other alternative care. So these children are settled back to their families and are given financial or food support up to around 5 years of age. To those that were abandoned and their parents are not known, these are placed into foster homes or transferred to other homes. After resettlement, especially to those that are put in their families, monitoring continues and we are able to determine whether the children are progressing well in terms of growth and development. Where we detect danger, we try counseling, teachings with the local council leadership and community development officers. This week, we managed to visit 2 families which have been recently given children from Potter's Village. And we are happy that these children are doing well. One of them is Martin Mizaimana, who has been given to the grandmother and is on support. we are happy that this child is progressing, and the grandmom is happy to be with the grandson. This is the grandmother, maternal grandmother. She would support if she had resources. But looking at the family, they also don't have anything. They are starving. So she can't help them. She loves them, but what to give is not there. So that's why you'll find if they didn't have support from Potter's village, this child wouldn't have survived. He would have now died. So that's how actually Potter's village has managed to save many lives of children who would have died. But now they are there because Potter's village exists. And that's why we also appreciate people like you, friends of Potter's village, because it is through donations that we get funds to support these children, and they survive. So if there were no kind people, sympathetic, who would really want to support, we would have lost most lives of these children around. We also visited Bonnet Iradukunda, who has been resettled to the great aunt, and we are happy that Bonnet has really been helped to be a happier girl from where she was and where she has reached. We feel God is doing a great work in her life. That's the challenge, but we are doing well. Let's move down. Bonnet is a little girl that came in very malnourished after the mother has died. This girl was brought in a very bad condition, was helped for at least almost 1 year. And when we settled her, she went very well, in good condition. But unfortunately, when she reached home, the great aunt failed somehow. This child was brought back within 2 months, very, very ill and malnourished again. We had to rehabilitate again, which is very unfortunate, and we had almost lost hope. But because God is great, this child was brought back to life and was rehabilitated within 5 months and was well again. But we are now happy that this mother was taught how to prepare food, how to be patient while feeding. And after teaching her, she came back and practiced it, which worked out very well. This is why you can see now Bonnet is smiling again. She has now come to the normal life.
How old is she?
She's 3 and 5 months.
Oh, that she looks
3
all right
years,
for
3.
3, I'd say. Not too bad.
This great aunt is also working hard to now make sure. So I think I would say so far so good, because where we have come from and where we have reached, we are now happy.
Yes.
We are now happy. She's really now looking nice and energetic.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is actually.
Yeah.
She looks okay, and her weight's okay, is it?
Yeah, her weight is now really increasing.
Yes.
Good thing is that now whenever we weigh, whenever we do the assessment and try to weigh,
Yes.
she's adding.
Does she come down to the community visits like
Every
yesterday?
month.
Yes, she was here yesterday, yes.
Today, the 16th of Jan 2023, has been the Community Support Day at Potter's Village. This is a day when all children that were once at Potter's Village are brought back to receive support, both financially and food-wise. This day was put to help Potter's Village monitor well the progress of these children in their growth and development. On such a day, we do the following. 1. We weigh and record children's weight. We issue out cash or food to the caregivers. We do nutritional teachings, especially to the new caregivers. children that are brought us. This continues and is done every month up to 5 years of age until they are stopped from support. When we feel that the child is now secure and safe to be in the community without support.
One thing that gives us joy is that when we look at the numbers of the children that have gone through the crisis center, it is so amazing and we thank God for it. As I speak now, we know more than 400 children have passed through this project and have survived. We give God the glory for that, and we are so thankful and appreciative to our supporters from UK, who always make sure we have enough resources to look after children. They always make sure that the staff are paid so that we are able to give the quality services that the children deserve. It's a real success. Even when we go to our communities, there are testimonies in every community of Kisoro district. We thank God for that.